Brittney, I'm so excited to be here today and to talk with you. Tell me a little bit about the promotion that you've just gotten and what that means for you.
So I was recently promoted to captain in February, and prior to that I was promoted to driver in December. It means a lot. I've always been a hard worker, and so when I got hired on the department, which was not an easy feat, but I said I'd always wanted to work every position if I can, or if I promote, to not leave any steps in between.
When you were growing up, did you imagine being a firefighter?
No, I was going to be a pediatric oncology nurse. That was my goal. I had a sister who passed away from cancer in 1997, and so my goal was to be a nurse, and I was going to work at Children's in St. Paul because the nurses that she had were amazing. And so that was my goal. A friend of mine told me about the EMS Academy in the spring of 2012, and she's like, "You'll be good, like you get to take care of patients, and it'll help you like get to work in the hospital." So I applied and I got in, and she didn't, and then like 3 weeks into it, my dad was shot. And I saw the medics taking care of him, and I was like, you know what, like this is where I feel like I need to be, like this is where I should be. Though I came through the EMS Academy, then I started working the BLS unit. BLS is our basic life support, in 2012, September of 2012, and worked there for the 6 years before becoming a firefighter in 2018.
When you started, you were the only Black woman in your station. What does it mean for our community to have you and others to add to that diversity?
Coming from Station 51, being around so many different cultures where we were, you know, Caucasian, African American, Somali, Thai. One of my closest friends is from Belize, and none of us looked at each other like, well, you're this or you're that. And so just trying to bring that more positive mindset, like respecting that we all do better when we all do better. If you can treat people kindly, no matter who they are, no matter what they look like, if you have a positive outlook on life, if you're hardworking, if you're dedicated, if you're driven, that's what matters to me.
What do you tell young people? Do you encourage them to be firefighters?
If you're passionate about it, if that's what you feel like your purpose is, because only you can figure that out, then do it. If you want to be a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, take every learning opportunity that you can and use that. One of the chiefs who retired, Chief Adams, he used to say all the time for our EMS Academy students that didn't make it through the whole course, well, did they make it through the first week? Did they pass their CPR? Like, yeah. Well, then they learned something. As long as you learned something, then it wasn't time wasted.
Brittney, thank you for spending time with us today. You are an incredible ambassador for the St. Paul Fire Department, for the city of St. Paul. On behalf of Mayor Carter and myself, we're grateful and thankful that you chose to be here and to serve our city, and we hope that we keep you for a long, long time.
Thank you.
Thank you.